Would I say I have the worst takes on Nikke? Now, honestly, I wouldn't say I've have the worst takes. I would definitely say I've had bad takes, but I wouldn't say I have the worst takes. Now, you're probably wondering, Zxous, what is this video about? And essentially, I was on Reddit. And I was just like, I was on Reddit because I clicked on a link that takes me to the Nikke mobile Reddit thing, right? I don't use Reddit like that. If you guys already know, I don't even know how Reddit works really, right? But, you know, I feel like maybe recently your boy has been a bit more active on YouTube. And not that I'm like the biggest YouTuber or anything like that, but I definitely feel like I'm relevant in the Nikke content creation space, of course, right? A lot of people say that I'm a mainstream YouTuber. I don't really care about those titles, but, you know, I feel like I'm relevant enough. So I decided to search up my name under the, you know, r/Nikke mobile, and essentially this Reddit post came up, right? And it's basically saying, what are the top Nikke YouTubers? I've been following content on Nikke for a long time now, and the only YouTubers I know are Psyche Nikke, Sky JLV, Zxous. I would like to know other YouTubers out there if anyone is willing to share. Now, basically the whole thread is just people giving out like their YouTubers like and stuff like that, why they watch them, who to watch, and all that. They're just answering the question. But the first guy here kind of gave a summary about all the YouTubers that they know of, because there's definitely YouTubers that they're missing out on, right? And I'm a part of this, right? So essentially this gives me a free video, right? It gives me a free video. That's one. Two, we get to address this, right? Because it's not bad or anything like that, but we do get to address this and kind of clear these things up. And three, it also gives us a way to promote the channel, because I can explain to you guys more about what my channel is about for the people who do not already know, right? But let me read this for you guys. So I am going to actually leave the link towards for this down below in the comments, because you guys, if you guys are looking for other YouTubers, I think this guy did the Money for Me 247. I think this person did a really good job at kind of summarizing what the YouTubers he has here did a good job at summarizing what these YouTubers are about and what they have to offer as a content creator, right? But for me, he put, I'm gonna read it for you guys right now. Zxous' takes are unreliable in my opinion. He is really funny and entertaining, and I would watch his content, but I don't agree with a lot of his takes. His account is not that competitive for early start date status. He took a 2-month or so break in between. He's level 280-ish, and he's mostly notorious for not having drunk Scarlet. So this is all about me. This is the only portion about me. Now this tweet came out, this is how you know I use Twitter, right? But this post came out 14 days ago, and 14 days ago, for someone to say Zxous' takes are unreliable, in my opinion, you know that he's basing this based on my passive videos. How do we know this? Because a month ago, I decided to change up how content is going to go on my channel, which is this right here, right? This is a video of me saying changes are going to happen, and me basically saying I'm done with all those like regular videos that I've been doing before in the past, right? And ever since I made that video, all the videos that I've provided are just general fun videos, like videos where when you click on it, you know you're gonna have a good time, right? You just know it's gonna be good. You know you're gonna have a good time. It's just how it is, right? Maybe some people don't like it. It is what it is, right? But these videos are all meant for, you know, entertainment purposes. It's just how it is. They're all meant for entertainment. None of these videos have me giving out takes besides probably my honest thoughts about E-Leg, because that's my honest thoughts about E-Leg, right? So that's probably the only video that has me giving out takes, but everything else is just general fun, good time videos, right? So you know this is based on my old videos. Now, even my old videos, would I say my takes are unreliable? Not necessarily. I feel like my takes are just more simplified from other people's takes, right? That's honestly what it is, because at the end of the day, no matter if you hear from me, if you hear from somebody who has more of a better take than me, and you know they're just known for having great takes or anything, no matter who it is, right? I want to say majority, if not all the time, the content creators' opinions are kind of always the same at the end of the day, right? So when it comes to a character releasing and us telling you who they're good with, if they're good, if they're bad, and all that stuff, I feel like almost all the time, if not all the time, all the YouTubers are telling you the exact same thing. So it wouldn't be that my takes are unreliable. It's just that maybe there's another content creator or even a website like Pridewin that's giving you guys, you know, more in depth of the take, right? I feel like that's probably where that is, right? Now, again, it says, this is also, I guess, one whole line. He's really funny and entertaining, and I would watch his content, but I don't agree with a lot of his takes. Now, again, like I said, I wouldn't say my takes are bad. I'm not gonna say I've never had bad takes. That's outrageous, right? I've definitely probably had bad takes, right? I don't remember every single take I've had, but when it comes to a character I know for a fact that I would say the only time I was incorrect about where a character stands in Nikke was Red Hood, and that's only because when Red Hood released, right, literally after they buffed her, then that just kind of like removed everything that was on me. But when they released Red Hood, she wasn't that good. Pause. Okay, that right there, that's a bad take, right? I didn't mean that she's not good. Hence why I'm making this video, right? She just wasn't the best character in the game, and what they showed us, which I'm about to explain in a second here, is that she was the best character in the game. And then when they put out her skills, that even confirmed more that she was the best character in the game, right? She was not a bad character when she released, she just wasn't the best character. Let's get back into what I was saying though. Right, from what they showed us on the live stream and then what they showed us for her skills, right, everybody took the assumption based on those two sources of information on Red Hood, put it together and came to the conclusion that she was good. Then when she released, she wasn't doing what she was doing in the live stream. That's why they had to buff her, and everybody was upset because we weren't getting what we seen from the live stream. It's just how it was. So it wasn't that my take was necessarily wrong, because it was, I guess, it wasn't that my take was necessarily wrong. It was more that it was just nerfed. It was freaking debuffed, right? Because they showed us something else, and when it came out, it wasn't there. Now it says his account is not that competitive for early start date status. He took a 2-month break in between or so. He's level 280-ish. Now I'm around almost 300, right? I'm around I'm 290 something now. I think I'm actually closer to 300 now, right? But this came out 14 days ago. Now honestly, me not being competitive in Nikke, there's a very honest reason for that, and it's for the simple fact that I know when I've lost, right? I feel like the only competitive thing for me in Nikke would be solo raids, because union raid, it's me and a group of people competing. So even if I'm slacking, which I never do, I've always participated in the solo raids, right, or the union raids, right? But if let's say I'm slacking, there's other people in the union that can help me get to wherever we need to get to as a union, right? When it comes to solo raid, you're literally by yourself. Now the thing is, the solo raid rewards and the ranking system, I do not like it, right? The #1 person in all of global who does solo raid, right? And I believe there's also hackers who do solo raid as well, right? But the #1 person who does solo raid gets 2 multis, and then from under that the rewards are not like maybe I want to say, I think it's maybe the top 50s, I'm not sure, but like the rank, you guys know the ranking rewards, they're not that good. They're really not that good. They're not gonna give the person who's #1 a massive advantage over the people who don't even participate. It's just how it is. It's not that deep. So the thing is, in solo raid, there's just too many whales. Even if I was to sit here for 48 hours and doing solo raid with the account I have right now, at the end of the day, there's just people who are better. So I don't even waste my time on it, because I know I've lost the moment I start, right? I'm not a whale in Nikke. I spend enough to pull the character and that's it. But I'm not a whale in Nikke. So me being competitive is just not that, right? Even if you use this like me knowing when I've lost, it kind of goes back to YouTube as well, because if you want me to be honest, the reason why I decided to change my content, and I explained this last time in this video, but the reason why I decided to change my content was because a lot of YouTubers were doing the exact same videos as me. Now I'm not saying I uploaded it, they watched my video and recorded it again. No, it's just that myself and a lot of other YouTubers followed the exact same trends. We followed the exact same people where we would get information on. We followed the exact same this, exact same that. And then kind of almost every single day on the same day, you were seeing the exact same videos from YouTubers. I just wanted to step away from that. That's exactly why I decided to change the way I do my videos, right? Hence why now, I want to say, ever since I made this video, my channel is extremely unique, because what you get from me, you don't get from anybody else. Reviewing people's accounts, I don't think you get that from anybody else, but I could be wrong about that. That is something common in gacha games. Future Zxous is here because I only gave like 2 points here, right? But I wanted to add a bit more into it, right? Randomizers, right? Randomizers is something that I do only in the Nikke space, right? And that's very, very creative. I react to EXEs as well, right? Dr. Konoha actually himself has commented on all of the EXE videos. I believe all the EXE videos I've done, he comments on it, like with the laugh and the like some thumbs up, so I get his approval there, I guess. And even though it's not like I'm just sitting there like shaking my head while the video is playing, no, I transcend it, right? If it's a 5-minute EXE, my video is at least 10, 11, 15 minutes, right? It's just how it is, right? So yeah, those are a few more points I want to add in, and there's another point that you guys are gonna hear right now. Me reacting to viewer summons, right? I'm very interactive with my community, right? And I'm not saying other content creators are not, but I'm very damn near almost every single video I do is going to give you interactions with my community, right? So I'm very interactive with my community. So that's basically why I decided to change my channel and all that stuff, and I'm proud of it, right? So and then he's mostly notorious for not having drunk Scarlet. I would say that's a yes and no, right? I'm definitely known for not having drunk Scarlet now, and that's only because of myself, right? I've dragged it, right? If I didn't have Scarlet, which I don't, if I don't have Scarlet right now, right? But if I didn't give the reactions I've been giving towards me not having Scarlet, people wouldn't be like, oh, Zxous is Scarletless, Zxous is Scarletless. Maybe I would get 1 or 2 comments saying Zxous is Scarletless. But the reason why so much people say Zxous is Scarletless, Zxous is Scarletless, Zxous is Scarletless, and it's like kind of like a whole meme across all of Nikke now, is because of my reactions to me being Scarletless. That's just how it is, right? It's just how it is. I don't have a lot of other, I don't have Anne. I don't have some of the free-to-play characters because I just forget Elevator. I've been doing it every single day lately, but right, I don't have Anne, but nobody says I'm Anne-less or anything like that because I don't give reactions to those characters. It's only Scarlet that I give a reaction to. That's why. So I wouldn't say my channel blew up because of me not having Scarlet, mainly because of myself, my personality. That's just a me thing, though. Maybe it's different for all you guys, but yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say this is all wrong, but like I said, you know, I don't necessarily agree with all this, and it's just because, you know, this is based on my old stuff, and like I said, it's not that they were bad takes back then, it's just that, you know, the other people were explaining it much better than me, or at least putting more details into their takes. And then down here it says, what takes has Zxous made that you don't agree with? And I'm not going to explain all this too much, but I'm going to read it. It says, his off-the-cuff comments often are mistaken, and he doesn't raid competitively or PvP competitively. So don't think he really understands kits and synergies beyond the very basic. He is also self-described as mostly an auto player. A lot of his takes are just based on what the community says. Doesn't seem like he does a lot on his own real in-depth testing beyond random shooting range teams without much thought how or what he is actually testing. And again, that's what I would disagree with, right? This part right here, especially where it says a lot of his takes are based on what the community says. No, I get how much flack have I gotten over the last year about me rushing out, you know, showcases of the brand new character. Where can I be getting information from when I put out these videos? I used to put out videos an hour after they released, right? Where could I be getting information from other people, right? Maybe if I was doing a live stream, yeah, there's definitely people who are there with me real time, but at the end of the day, I'm still testing. I'm not reading the comments or asking my viewers, hey, you know, tell me what to say when I make this video. You know what I mean? I just talk, and I don't even read. I just talk when I'm recording during my live streams, or I used to at least, and then I would record the video. So I wouldn't say that. I already explained to me not being competitive or like in PvP and raid. It's just I know when I've lost, so there's no point. I don't think he understands kits and synergies beyond the very basics. You could say that, but then it's like, it's what does that necessarily mean to me personally? Because it's like, beyond the very basics, right? In terms of what, like, have I ever shown this? I don't have an idea of when this could have been shown, right? Maybe I just test out the characters and I put them out, but it's like, I think, where does the very basic go up to? That's kind of what I'm asking, because at the end of the day, it's like, when Nero came out, for example, down there, when all these characters come out, I could tell you who their best partner is going to be the moment I read their kit without having to actually test. When it came to Nero, I literally said Rapunzel was going to be her best partner and the other characters were not going to work with her because of how the buffs and stuff like that work. So maybe it could be to an extent, sure, but it's like, what do we consider very basic? Because I would say me, without even testing, because it took a lot of people they had to test her for them to realize, oh, they don't work with all these healers. I knew before she even dropped, right? So for me, I don't really agree with that. And then like me doing this shooting range teams, right? The thing is, almost every content creator just does shooting range testing, right? If it's not shooting range, it's SI. What else do we have to test? Solar rate and union rates are monthly things. We can't go and do it whenever we want. Shooting range and special interceptions are the only way we can test a character, or we just don't test the character majority of the time. It's just how it is. Sorry. I'm recording this after because there was too much space on my, my computer, so the video just stopped. But the outro is basically me saying, it's not that I disagree with this Reddit take right here. It's just that it's one of those moments, I feel like at least, it's one of those moments where, my channel and what I do is being compared to other people who put more effort into testing and stuff like that, because there's not that many content creators, so we know exactly who does more testing, who doesn't do that much, you know what I mean? So when there's people who put more effort into their videos, or actually testing out the characters and stuff like that, and then you have me who's just the simple guy, that's where I feel like, people have this opinion of me. But like I said, I'm not mad about it. I don't necessarily disagree. It's just how I feel at the moment, and how I've always felt for the last year and stuff like that. People just shaft me and stuff like that. It is what it is, but your boy always bounce back. I ain't gonna lie, right? I mean, I'm not gonna get it anymore realistically, because my channel is no longer giving out any videos where I can't even get comments like that. It's just all fun and entertaining videos now. So you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Subscribe, and like I said, I will leave the link to this Reddit post down below, because I think this person actually did a great job summarizing all the YouTubers, even me to an extent, but then again, no, because I have to clarify, right? So yeah, you guys definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.